Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Charles, and welcome you guys to another episode of the Dreamerspro Show, where we cover everything from sports, hot topics, classic debates, entertainment, and when we give you guys a fresh perspective on things and how we see them. And in today's episode, Stephen A. Smith attacks Clippers fans after picking them to lose. So that's the topic I want to get into in today's video. But before we get into that, I want you guys to please make sure you go ahead and hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and hit the notification bell to be notified whenever we drop our content. Also, make sure you go ahead and check out Dreamerspro Max, an online sports community that we created, a place where you can go and start basketball discussions, chat live during games, and so many other cool things. So if you guys are interested in that, be sure to check that out. We have that linked in the description below. And also make sure you go ahead and click the join button to join the channel, to become a member of our channel, to receive loyalty badges. So anyway, let me get into this topic here. So we now realize that we have a bunch of new people discovering our channel, and we want to thank all of you guys for supporting our channel. Those that have been here for a while now, and for those for the new people, we welcome you to the channel, and we appreciate you being a part of Dreamerspro here. So today I was actually feeling a little bit under the weather, and I was just kind of like resting a little bit, and I was going through my phone, and I saw an audio of Stephen A. Smith coming at Clippers fans. But before I play the audio for you guys, I want to quickly say this. Here. I'm starting to develop a healthy disdain for Stephen A. Smith. And before I get into that, let me just quickly say this to just kind of point it out for some of the new people on the channel. We have about 900 plus videos on our channel. We have a huge catalog of content. For the people that feel that, oh, this guy is attacking a black man and all of this stuff, I can't even tell you the amount of people I've had to say, go check out some of our other videos. We've spoken about Nick Wright. We've spoken about Skip Bayless. We've talked about Stephen A. Smith. We've talked about Max Kellerman. Please. We talk about everyone. This is not no black man. Please stop. Secondly, when I defend Kawhi Leonard, the last time I checked, Kawhi Leonard is a black man. So please stop. Stop. I just wanted to say that. You're making yourself look bad. How can you say a black man is attacking a black man when he's defending a black man, and say that black man is what? Please, just wanted to get that off my chest. Now, let me get into this thing about Stephen A. Smith and the Clippers. I was sitting here, minding my business, had no intention of doing this video. We were just, we had other stuff planned today. And I see a video of Stephen A. Smith talking about him covering the Clippers versus Suns Game 3 in LA. And he goes into this video complaining about Clippers fans. So before I go too far, I want you guys to take a listen to some of the things that he had to say to Clipper fans. Take a listen, please.
Started. I know there was something you wanted to tell us real quick.
What's going on? Good morning.
Good morning.
Before we get into the show, Max, I don't need a comment. Molly, I don't need a comment. I just want to say something. The Los Angeles Clippers fans should be ashamed of themselves. They were an absolute disgrace last night. I mean, people coming late, barely coming at all. The crowd was timid. The crowd was tepid. Let me tell you something right now. Watch the games in Milwaukee. You'll see those fans going ballistic. I was in Atlanta for the Knicks-Hawks series. Those fans are going ballistic. Max, Molly, you got to get yourself out to the valley, because the Phoenix Suns fans are off the chain. I mean, it's electrifying, a kind of atmosphere where your hair is standing up on your skin. Everybody's hyped. And the Los Angeles Clippers, here you are in the Western Conference Finals. The Lakers ain't there, but you are. And you waited all of these years for this team to get here. And I'm talking about they strolling up in the second quarter. I don't want to hear about no LA traffic and all of this other stuff. It's the Western Conference Finals. Even when they got there, they weren't nearly as loud. Last week in Game 6, against the Utah Jazz, when they closed it out, that was an electrifying environment. You would have thought that would have been the case yesterday, last night, but it wasn't. The Los Angeles fans need to step the hell up. You know why? Because if the Clippers are successful, like I said to Magic Johnson the other day, that puts more of an onus on the Lakers to be more successful as well. And anytime you got that kind of atmosphere going on in Los Angeles when it comes to basketball, it's great for the NBA. I was very disappointed in the Clippers fans last night, and I just want to say that.
Now, in that soundbite, you hear Stephen A. Smith. What we can't show you is the video because we don't own that content, but we can play the audio for you. You hear Stephen A. Smith talking about how he went to the Clippers game and he wants to call out the fans because the fans were late to show up to the game. They weren't raucous enough. They weren't cheering enough. They should just be happy to be in the playoffs. Don't you understand? You should just be happy to be in the Western Conference Finals. Don't you understand that the Lakers are home? You guys should feel lucky of the fact that you're even in the playoffs. I just want to call out the Clippers fans for saying this and this and this and this. Here's my issue with Stephen A. Smith. Why are you even talking about the Clippers? You've picked against them every single round, number one. So their fan base and how their fan base behaves, what does it have to do with you? You've spent the whole season trying to minimize Kawhi Leonard and in some cases slander him. We just did a video yesterday exposing you lying on TV, talking about how Kawhi Leonard is not a leader. He doesn't communicate with his teammates. He doesn't FaceTime his teammates. Watch Chris Paul, the only one that does that. And we backed it up with a compilation of audios, clips from his coach and teammates of them talking about Kawhi Leonard always being present, talking to the teammates, always contacting them all the time. Yet you go out there spewing that stuff. Let me quickly say this. For the people that think that's oh, it's just fine. You just listen. That's irresponsible journalism. If we're in corporate America, if you're dealing with companies, if the Washington Post prints something about the New York Times, it's not true. That's a lawsuit. You can sue somebody for defamation. You just can't go out there saying anything about people and companies. This is a serious matter. In journalism, it's not a joke. You need to verify the things that you're saying, and if it's not true, you need to come out and say, "Listen, what I said was wrong." That's not the case with Stephen A. Smith. Secondly, who are you for Clipper? The Clipper fans need to cheer and show that they need to be happy for who? For you? Who are you? Who are you in the grand scheme of things? Who are you to Clipper fans? Who are you? Who are you, Stephen A. Smith? Who cares? Clipper fan, they don't. Who are you that you need to feel like they need to be listening to you and Clipper fan? Who are you? Who are you? You don't support the team. You don't support their players. Why should Clipper fans give a bleep about what you think about them? Why should they? Why do you feel that people need to care about what? Just why I keep saying this guy's ego is beyond anything. He has a bigger ego than some. Why should people care what you think? Why should Clipper Nation be paying attention to anything you have to say regarding them when you've slandered them the whole season? Why should they care? Your opinions on the Clippers don't matter. You've been wrong. You have been wrong. You have been consistently wrong about these guys. Dreamerspro, we're one of the few people that has been covering this team, defending this team for the past 2 years and been dealing with all kind of crap. Oh, blah, 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 when they failed, and we were there. When they lost, people left the sermon, unsubscribed from our channel. Here we are, still here. We've been one of the people riding for the Clippers. So sometimes when we say some stuff like they didn't show up in this team, didn't show up in this game, or whatever it is, this player didn't step up, some of their fans are like, hey, okay, we can take it on the chin. I've become a Clipper fan because they're the most resilient group of. I've never seen anything like this. I've turned into a fan, and I was originally a Kawhi Leonard fan. We get to say something, not you. You don't get to call them out, make fun of them, say that just the Clippers, make fun of Kawhi Leonard, and all of a sudden the Clipper fans need to stand up and show their support. And wow, how dare y'all coming in late? Who are you? Who is this dude? In Nigeria, they say what are you feeling like? What are you feeling like? What? The Clipper, they showed up late. Who cares, Stephen A. Smith? Nobody cares what you think when it comes to this team. You should be happy because the Lakers are out of the playoffs and therefore who cares, bro? People don't want to hear that no more from you, man. So I just think I saw that and I was like, I got to talk. And some people are like, well, why are you making this video? Because we got to provide a balance to things. If we don't produce this video, that information gets said, there's no rebuttal and it becomes truth. And it just it shapes opinions. So this is the reason why we need to create this type of content. We're an independent media company. You're not going to hear the same old talking points on Dreamerspro that you hear on Undisputed. You're just not. Every day they're going to talk about the Lakers, about LeBron. That's fine. That's their prerogative. It's their right. And we have a right to cover things from our own perspective and give our own views. even when we cover the same topics that other channels, the same topics that other channels cover, we come at it from a different angle, production standpoint, the way we couch our arguments, all of these different things. Some people like it, some people don't. Some people feel like we take too long to get to our arguments. So, and I feel like I'm not in a rush. I have no way. I'm not hurrying. If you want to walk into a theater and see the ending of the movie at the beginning, that's your choice. But we have our own style, and this is why you need other voices. But listen. This guy, Steve, I just think it's highly hypocritical for someone to call out a fan base that you never supported. Like, why are you talking on this team? Why? You don't support them. This guy. Anyway, let me know what your thoughts and opinions are on what Stephen A. Smith had to say about the Clippers, especially Clippers fans. Let me know what you guys think about Stephen A. Smith, of all people, calling y'all out. Whatever you guys think, please leave your thoughts and comments in the comment section below. Again, if you enjoyed the video, be sure to make sure you go ahead and hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and hit the notification bell to be notified whenever we drop our content. Once again, it's just Charles here from Dreamerspro. Wishing you guys an amazing day and catch you guys on the next episode.